Okay, here is my video for depression, whatever is coming up. We start taking off glasses and find your mountain grounding pose. You know that. We start at the cheeks and just start tapping. This is our stomach point. If the stomach is feeling, or any of these points are feeling too sensitive, just gentle taps. Maybe you press and then let the knuckles just kind of rest gently. Just breathing and tapping. You can close the eyes if that feels good for you. Bringing energy into the stomach, sending gratitude to the stomach, our second brain. Grounding. And then we're going to find our collarbones. Find that little hollow point right below the collarbones and tap here. Kidney points. And again, just some nice deep breaths. Sending love and gratitude to the kidneys. Our kidneys often hold fear. And we just remind ourselves, what is the opposite of that fear? Find courage. Whatever you may be fearing in this moment, find that courage, which you also have, and it can be stronger than your fear. We bring energy into the kidneys, strengthening them, moving through any fears, letting the body know that we are ready to find courage, find balance, ease, grace, whatever you need today. And then we're going to tap at our heart center, the thymus, our immune system. Thanking the immune system for all that it does. And knowing that you are strong, you are healthy, you have vitality. And as we tap here, we bring in more energy to the immune system. Letting go of anything that's not serving. Knowing that we have the power to heal ourselves. Taking a deep breath in and out. Can you even make a little drum beat here? And then we're going to find that little sweet spot. So if you were to put your hand underneath your armpit where your pinky rests, that is the spleen point. You can think like bra line. And we're just going to give little rubs here. I love to do little circles, pushing in, and it will most likely feel pretty sensitive. Our spleen is our processing center. How we process all information, our environment, our food. It's also usually an open center for most people if you dig into human design. So I know a lot of people with open spleen centers, and that just means that I'm one of them, and that means that I have the tendency to take on a lot of people's fears, a lot of what's going on in the world. And with what is going on in the world right now, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of frustration, there's so much fear. So we can fall into it easily. And we can also tell ourselves, not today. I notice I'm recognizing the patterns of going into this fear mode, and this fear is not mine, it's the world's, and I am here to shine that light. So tapping on that spleen, bringing in that strength, that energy, knowing that I can process anything. I can get through anything. Whatever life brings my way, I thank it for the lessons, the blessings, and I know that I can move forward. I am creative and I listen. Good taps here. Good taps. Breathing. And again, it just feels good to massage. Just massage. And then we're going to rub the hands together. Shake all that shit off. Really get your body moving. Move out anything that needs to move out. We're also going to do a little bouncing. So starting with a little bounce. Sometimes when our energy is really low, we're in a downward spiral. It's all good. It happens. We're just learning and growing. And just a little bounce. Getting that lymph system working. Eliminating any toxins that need to get eliminated today. And then bring that bounce to a jump or a hop. And then maybe bring the arms up. And shake it off. Keep breathing. Keep bouncing. Keep moving. Maybe get really big with your movements. You need to yell or scream. Let it out. Maybe you just laugh. Ha 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 hee hee. Put a smile on the face. No matter how hard it is, give it a try. Then we're gonna soften. Find your mountain grounding pose once again. Take some breaths. Smile. Hands to your heart. Notice how you feel. Feel your heart beating. Feel gratitude for being alive. And then bring to your mind's eye a moment in time, past, present, or future, something that you are grateful for. Step into this moment as if you were there now. Where are you? What are you doing? What's the feeling? Joy, love. Feel into this moment. Maybe it's just the fact that your heart's beating, that you're breathing, that you're free. Bring to your mind's eye yet another moment and reach your hand out as if you were grabbing that moment, pulling it in, stacking it on top of the last. Stacking the gratitude on top of gratitude. And these moments can be moments that have already happened, moments from your past. Maybe it's moments that have yet to happen. Feeling yourself and your highest self and how happy you are. thinking of something else that you're grateful for. Again, reaching out, grabbing that moment, pulling it in, stacking that gratitude right on top of the last and the last. When we stack gratitude upon gratitude upon gratitude, we start to rewire our brains, knowing that in a heartbeat you can change. Any stuck emotions can be released. When we're in a state of gratitude, it's impossible to be angry or depressed. So gratitude is that antidote. If it's hard to find something to be grateful for, or to feel that loving, compassionate feeling, maybe think of something like a puppy or a kitten or a flower, nature, places you've traveled, places you've been. Spark that imagination. Where are you going? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? Be there now. Filling the heart with gratitude, expanding in love. Knowing that you are an inspiration to those around you. You shine your beautiful light. You are a gift. Breathe that in. Feel it in every cell of your body. Maybe imagining all of that radiant light spiraling out from the heart center, surrounding your entire being, encasing your entire human energy field, and creating a golden bubble surrounding you. This bubble is a filter. And this filter is here to filter out anything that does not serve your highest and greatest good and the greatest good for all. Only love and lessons that are here for your highest evolvement are able to enter into this sphere. Anything that is not here for the highest evolvement of yourself and the world can bounce off this bubble and be sent back to the sender with love. You are protected. Do a body scan, cleansing your body of anything no longer serving, imagining anything you'd like to release down through the feet, down through the earth, allowing it to be transmuted and transformed, letting go. I invite you to rub the hands together, give them a shake, open the eyes. We're going to do a little bit more energy movement. So I invite you to bring the thumbs over the index finger nail bed. Thumbs are going to rest right at the temples, and the rest of your fingers are going to rest on your forehead here. Deep breath, in and out. Perhaps even bringing to your mind's eye anything that's been stressing you out, any anger, any frustration, anything that you have been in a state of reactivity about. And just be with it. When we bring our hands here, this is actually helping us to calm that fight, flight, or freeze trigger. It's our triple warmer hold. Keeping the blood in the forebrain instead of going into those adrenal glands, stressing us out and spiraling out. Knowing that we have choice to react or to respond. How can you come to a place of response versus reaction? Nice deep breaths. If tears want to come up, if emotions bubble up, let them be. Have that emotional release. But keep your hands here. Soften the shoulders. One more deep breath. And we're going to start to rake the fingers across the forehead, down to the temple, and smooth that information behind the ear 3 times. The triple warmer smoothie. And then we're going to start by bringing the fingers right to the crown of the head. Push in hard and pull out. And then again, just a little bit behind that starting point, push in, pull out. This is our crown pull. We're going to go all the way down, pushing in, pulling out, creating space. Just like in yoga, we got to stretch our body. We got to stretch our mind, stretch all of that connective tissue. And you're going to go all the way down, pushing in. Take your time. You can do this over and over again if you'd like. And usually when we get to that occipital bone, we find this electrical point where you push in right at that little dip and pull out. As you go down towards the neck, finding that cervical spine, push in, pull out, in, out. And as you get to the shoulders, just hold here. Breathing in, imagining your hands like magnets, pulling up any stressors, any tension. And as you exhale, let it all start to soften, melt away. We'll take a couple breaths. You can always stay here as long as you would like, or repeat any of your favorite movements as many times as you need. And then we're going to swoop this down the front of the body, shake it off. And then we got to cross our energy. So usually we're in that stuck pattern. We're in our patterns. We're in our stories. We got to break the pattern. So we typically move in this homolateral state, and we want to cross our energies. So we'll start with bringing the right hand to the left shoulder, or left hand to right shoulder, whichever works. Push in and slide the hand down across the body and sweep it up. Do the same on the opposite side. Pushing in, pulling that energy across the body, and just keep it going. Keep breathing and crossing your energy over and over again. When we cross our energy, we actually allow the body to heal itself. And when our energy is not crossing, we're at a 50% deficit to heal. We're going to reinforce this crossing pattern to the lower part of our bodies. So we're going to start to just shake this off. Back up so you can see. Same thing. Opposite hand, opposite knee. And I love my yoga teacher because you know how to lift that knee properly using that action of lifting with the psoas muscles. So this is waking up that psoas muscle, crossing our energy. It's great for that root chakra. You can even start to really stomp this down. You can put on some fun music and stomp it out. I recommend doing this every single day, multiple times during the day if you'd like. Make it your own. And of course, keep breathing. Want to do it about 20 to 30 times. This is the cross crawl. Cross, crawl. And we're going to slow it down. Hands together. Rub that energy and shake it up. Nice. Now, we're going to do one of my favorite ones, and especially for depression, because we tend to get stuck in that second chakra. This need to be liked and to be a part of that tribe, and where are we allowing ourselves pleasure? And pretty much every human being gets stuck here, right? So we're going to move that energy. So we start with one hand at the sacrum, the other hand at the hip. And we're going to sweep across the belt line or second chakra. And again, sweep across. We do it 3 times. On that third time, bend the knees, slide the hands down the outside leg and off the pinky toe. And then we do it again, only the opposite side. So I'm bringing my left hand to my sacrum, right hand to my hip, bringing that energy across. 2, 3, bend the knees, sweep off the baby toe. We're at 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, bend the knees and sweep. Switch for 1, 2, 3, bend the knees and sweep. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and sweep. Switch for 1, 2, 3, and sweep. Rub the hands together, shake it off. Let's see, another one of my favorites. Oh, yes, this is a must. Connecting heaven and earth. Spleen stretch here. Stretching the spleen and giving the spleen as much love right now is what I encourage the most. So this one is getting a little bend in the knees, hands together, shoulders down the back. Find your breath. On the next inhale, get a bend in the knees and then extend one arm up, palm flat to the sky. The bottom hand is going to be flat to the floor. And we're getting this nice side body. If you want to get a little lean here, get a lean. Think about like triangle pose where you're kind of kicking that hip out and we're trying to stack those shoulders. Pushing down with that bottom hand, pushing up with the top hand, connecting heaven to earth. And you'll feel this really nice side body stretch here. And then we're going to bring hands together. Same thing, other side. Listen to your body, as always. Just doing your best. No better, no less. Hands together and up and down. Hands together, switching sides. And you might even notice as you do these movements, what do you feel in the hands? Can you feel that column of light? Can you feel the energy? Keep breathing. Keep moving. You can do this as fast or as slow as you would like. Play around and explore. Maybe you match it with your breath. As you inhale, you reach up, and as you exhale, bring the hands back together. One more. Hands to heart center. Nice. We're going to bring the fingers into the belly button. If you can actually put your fingers into your belly button, that is ideal. One finger in the belly button, the other finger right at the third eye. This is the hookup. We're hooking up our central and governing meridian. Push in here and pull up. And as you breathe, you're going to start to feel yourself grounding down. I highly encourage closing the eyes for this one so you can really feel that energy pushing in and pulling up, but also the energy grounding you down to the earth. grounding you into your own body, this physical form. Maybe even sending gratitude to the body. If you feel yourself needing to yawn quite a bit during these practices, know that that's totally normal. Energy is moving, so you might yawn a lot, especially if there's a lot to be releasing. So it's always a good sign if you yawn. And then gently start to release. We're going to draw hearts around our heart. So starting at the heart center, drawing a heart around the boobies all the way down to the pubic bone. And then hearts and hearts and hearts. And just feel all of that opening in the heart, all of that love, that expansion, remembering that you are unlimited in love, unlimited in value. And force yourself to allow that feeling of feeling good. It's okay to feel good. I am loved. I am amazing. I am valued. I have unlimited value to give. And then we're going to let the thumbs rest at the belly button, fingers at the pubic bone. Set an intention for yourself in this moment. Set that intention as if it was a sankalpa, as if it were true for you in this moment, your heart's greatest desire. Perhaps that's just to be happy. Maybe it's to be healthy. Maybe it's for ease. Whatever your intention is, state it in an I am statement. Or perhaps even call to the universe, how is it that I am full of joy in every moment today? Asking the universe, how is it that I am so playful? How is it that money just flows so easily to me and I always have enough? Call to you your greatest desire. Let the universe know that you are ready for it. And then we're going to zip that intention up, drawing the fingers up the chakra system, all the way up to the crown of the head, and smoothing that intention out into your aura. Doing that 2 more times, zipping that intention up, smoothing it into that aura. 1 more time. All right, my friend, I hope that helps you. And thank you for your inspiration. I am going to record some better quality videos, but I just wanted to send you something now so that I get it to you before I get forgetful. But so much love sending to you, sister. And you're just such a beautiful person, and I want you to know that. And it's okay to feel depressed, especially if you look into the horoscope today and yesterday. Everyone's feeling it. You're not alone. This is like, people just want to rest and lay in bed. Even I felt that way this morning. And then I was like, get your fucking ass up, get in your hammock and hang upside down, because you know it'll do you good. So, you know how to do headstands? Maybe you got like an inversion table or something. Get in that, sister. You know the benefits. And keep shining your light. Just keep doing it. The more of us that shine our light and know our worth and know our value, we'll get to change the world in that way. So more videos to come.